These exercises, again, are for connective tissue. Really looking from the connective tissue from the feet up and how you can find corrective postural information just by engaging tensions in the muscles of the feet. So as always, arrange your posture, draw your feet into symmetry, give 100% of the weight of your torso to the seat, release your deep belly muscles, feel the expansion, release your deep hip joints, feel the pelvis settle into stillness, head as if suspended. So the connective tissue in our feet bear our weight, so any connective tissue imbalance through the body are really going to be heightened and posturally embedded into the feet and the connective tissue in this area. So I'm going to draw your attention to certain bony structures in your feet. First structure I want you to be aware of are the heel bones. Just observe the symmetry of how the heel bones are placed on the floor in terms of pressure. You might find one side is very well anchored, just effortlessly resting on the floor. Maybe the other side is just a little elastically suspended. The connective tissues somewhere on that side are just tight and they're not allowing the heel bone to sit as efficiently on the floor. Don't try to fix it by pushing the foot onto the floor. You're going to fix it by releasing the part of your body that allows the foot to sink. So the feet are often excellent yardsticks to recognise. Maybe you release a tension in your belly, you become aware that the heel sinks down. You know you've done a good correction. The next bony structure I want you to be aware of is the ball at the base of the big toe and the length of the bones running to the tip of the big toe. And the third structure is the little toe from the base. Try to be aware of the bones of the toes lying all the way to the tip. And again, as you start to assess this, you might be aware that they're not so clear. Sometimes people have toes that are dragged up in space. They maybe have hammer toes, maybe have flat feet. It's going to lift that pinky toe off the floor. Don't try to fix it with force, just recognise the pattern. The connective tissue frame may have folded tension across it. We've discussed this in the class. Oftentimes the hips folded in, and it draws the knee to fold inwards, and the nervous system normalises that. So we're not aware day to day that we have this postural fold. So these techniques with feet, sometimes you're going to discover that you make a certain contraction in the foot and the knee is going to make a big correction. It's going to float right out to the side. So your body's teaching you patterns of correction. And then as always, cultivate the patterns your body teaches you. Make it effortless. Just recognise the habit, but rearrange yourself into the correction. So to get these corrections from your feet up, just let your heels rest on the floor. Be aware of the big toe from the ball of your foot along to the tip. If you are aware of it, try to be aware of the little toe at the base, maybe the length of the little toe lying on the floor. So you're going to create contractions in the feet, and what's going to happen is, the first one, I want you to have a sense that you're going to press that big toe from the base to the tip onto the floor. Some muscles will claw the toe back, some muscles are going to flatten the toe onto the floor. So you just want to have the feeling that your heel bone is going to be anchored, and you're going to feel the base of the big toe, and you're going to press the base to the tip of the big toe. And press the length of the toe into the floor. And you'll find that your leg is going to make little adjustments. And it should just be a little elastic bounce. What you're looking for is a more substantial correction, like the knee really moving to the side a substantial amount, and it would open the hip joint up. So from the heel, anchored in the floor, the base of the big toe, press the base of the big toe to the floor and observe how your body moves. Be aware of your whole body. Some of these corrections, more often than not, will be in your legs. It will be a postural leg correction. Sometimes it's going to be an organ release, which is going to allow your body to sit deeper into the seat. It might even be shoulder relaxation. Just be aware of your whole body as you do these exercises. Next structure is the pinky toe. The same exercise, try to be aware of the base of the pinky toe, and you're going to press that pinky toe, the length of it, to the tip, into the floor. So anchor in the heel bone, relax your deep belly muscles, and just gently start to press into the floor. Do both sides. You might feel the knees move sideways. You might feel the ankles adjust. Listen to your body. Your body is teaching you. Do this practice, and sometimes you're going to find that the leg wants to move out. So it's okay to take your weight on the other sitting bone and open that hip joint out. And then settle back onto that structure, and you find your hip is decompressed. You can do the same on the other side. Take your weight onto the sitting bone, and then open your hip joint. Do what your feet describe you to do. You might find one leg has no correction needed. It might be all on one side. Trust your body. The pattern you'll be left with initially will seem very odd and asymmetrical. It's only because your nervous system has so habituated the folded pattern, and the map of the brain through the body thinks this is square, so the correction will feel odd. It really will feel like your legs are pointing in odd directions. But trust the correction and practice the correction. Re-educate your body. If you recover the dexterity in your feet, it's going to improve your balance, improve your walking gait, but it's also going to be corrective in the ankle, knee, hip posture, and very often up into tensions through the organs of the belly. Your body teaches you.